Good afternoon. We have with us Mr. Alok Kumar, founder and managing director, Saarthi GreenTech Private Limited. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Saarthi has launched a hydrogen-assisted fuel burning system. If you can explain about your product.
So, sir, our product is very simple compared to what all technology is going around. We reduce the fuel consumption, primarily diesel, in any existing diesel engine. That can be trucks, generators, or even ship engines. What we do is we use hydrogen to burn unburned fuel inside the engine. And this unburned fuel is what ends up giving us extra energy. That extra energy is basically converted into fuel saving. And that whatever we are burning as an extra energy also reduces emissions. Emission reduction is very massive. It can be as high as 100% of particulate matter from the engine. So this is what we are doing, and we are making sure that the engine is not compromised. The fitment is very rapid. It's all data enabled. There is no storage of hydrogen because people are scared what will happen if there is a high storage issue. And finally, it is very, very safe, using only water as the input and battery power as another output. So this is a simple product, but our testing across variety of engine has given phenomenal results. Something which has made very big corporations around the world interested in our product.
So, the application areas that you are thinking of from this hydrogen-assisted fuel burning.
So, starting from logistics sector, so like trucks, to earth movers, to construction equipments, to even agriculture, but that is more on the land. Diesel generator is another very big area, power sector, both in the rural area and other countries. We are getting a lot of inquiries from Africa, Southeast Asia, and even diesel engines which are used on the ships, what we call as auxiliary engine. These are the very clear use cases. We are also working on making the same system work for boilers, which again use very high amount of energy. So these are the use cases we are trying to now prove. Actually, we have proven, but we are now trying to put in the market.
Can this system also be useful for chemical and petrochemical plants?
Absolutely. So when you talk of plants, every plant uses a lot of generator sets. Many of them use boilers. So this is a direct fit there in terms of both generators and the boilers also.
And you are also looking at use cases in pharma sector?
Yes. So we have already been working in one big pharma company. We have tested their large set of diesel generators for both emission and power improvement. We have been pretty successful in doing that. So pharma sector is a very clear, both in terms of boilers and diesel generator, is a direct fit there.
So do you see mobility sector using your solution, or is it static static like generators using your solution in a big way?
So actually we started with creating everything on mobility base. So our system is actually meant for mobile systems, so like vehicles, trucks, and earth movers. So very robust. Only thing that the static requirements, the amount of hydrogen needed is much higher. So we had to improvise and make things different. But this is directly fitting to any vehicle today. So while we are right now only working on large sized engines, our system can work on even small small engines. And to give you an example, we have tested it on SUV. The saving percentage is 35 to 45% in fuel. It is as high as that. So we know we can do very well on a smaller vehicle, but again, our focus had been primarily on larger engine where there is no solution today. So yes, very much any kind of vehicle which is running on diesel, this is highly applicable.
And how do you plan to scale up in 26?
So we have a plant, we have a manufacturing plant. We now are selling and marketing directly. A lot of interest coming from across the world. So scaling again, we will be adding capex to our plant to produce more number, and if needed, we may be putting up additional plants. So we have the technology, all the IP is with us, all the material is produced locally. So dependency on outside is not much. Scaling is completely based on the demand.
And sir, return on investment, what's the cost of the product, or is it on what say rental base? How are you planning to sell it into the market?
So let me go to the worst case first. In case if there is a worst case of ROI, maximum it will be 3 years. In case if we are selling the product, that we are guaranteeing. And in the best case, the ROI is instant, which is through our subscription model, where we say the amount of fuel you save, you pay us less than that. Otherwise, you don't even go with us. So it's a whole variety. Companies want to buy, they want to own their equipment. For them, ROI is pretty rapid. If they use larger amount of diesel, it can be less than 1 year. If they use very sparingly, it can be around 3 years.
So how do you see the ROI part in this solution that you are providing? And are you looking at capex or opex?
So we used our hydrogen technology, uh, which is very efficient and very cost effective. Looking at Indian market as primarily thing. Indian market is our focus. So return of investment, as I explained, that it can be as high as instant to within 3 years. Electrolyzer, what we use is our completely in-house made, is something which is the key to it. So we are the lowest cost provider probably in the market today anywhere in the world. And I think it's more about scaling now.
And all the elements that you are using are made in India.
It's 100% made in India, except for one component which is available in India, which gets imported by third party. So we don't import anything, it's all made here. Our factory, we have everything to make locally. Except for nut and bolts, we manufacture everything.
So do we see dumpers, tractors, large construction equipments using your product in near future?
Yes, I think we'll reach out. We have already been talking to some big operators. The only question they get now is that whether it is certified, whether another person is using. So in terms of certification, currently there is no legislation where we can certify, but then we are very closely working with government bodies like ARAI or Pollution Control Board. They have asked us to work with them to create those standards. So we are in a pioneering stage. So we are not someone who is a follower. Because of that pioneering part, we have to work harder to get those kind of standards in place. But now we are very comfortable because now OEMs are interested, government bodies are interested, and they are helping us to get into that stage where we can actually freely sell it.
And how secure is the system?
System is very safe. First of all, there is no gas storage there. It is actually on demand. The amount of gas produced is anywhere between 200 milliliter to 2 liter of hydrogen per minute. And on top of it, we have all the safety systems, which automatically takes care of the system shutdown or restart. Remotely monitoring also we do. So in all, we have been running it for last 3 years, different stages. We have never seen any kind of accident happening anywhere. Rather, no accident can happen because the hydrogen is not enough to create any kind of accident. So very safe.
So from hydrogen assisted fuel burning, are you looking at complete hydrogen solution in future?
Yes, so that's the next step. So we say that we start with hydrogen assisted burning, then we say hydrogen hybrid, and then it's pure hydrogen. That's the step we'll be following.